Well, this is exciting. We're over at the Vernon Hills Park District's Family Aquatic Center. We're still practicing social distance, as we know you all are at home. We're with Vernon Hills Park District Executive Director Jeff Fougerousse. We've been checking in with him a lot because as we're all having to be nimble during this pandemic, the Park District has been extremely so. And even moving into Phase 4, they were waiting for directives and guidelines, and they're doing such a good job following everything. So, Jeff, we're over here to say hi, and we see that the pool, some of the pools at least, are open. That's awesome.
Yeah, here we are Monday, June 29th. We got the word from the governor's office, from the Illinois Department of Public Health this past Friday that we're able to open for public swim. We knew during Phase 3 we could do swim lessons, run our swim team, and then we do lap swimming and water therapy walking. So we had all that prescribed and ready to go. But obviously people want a public swim, and so that's great. We are day one, and today we're going to open at 12:30. We have blocks of time, 2-hour blocks from 12:30 to 2:30, and then we have again from 3 to 5 p.m. And that's every day, 7 days a week. You can go on to vhparkdistrict.org and you can register for a 2-hour block. It's $4 per person.
Okay.
So hopefully people, and that's Vernon Hills residents only for now.
Okay.
So hopefully people, take advantage of that. It's a hot week, so come on out and take advantage of it.
Day. Right now, it's wonderful to be at the pool. So let's go through that process again. You do your registration online. There aren't pool passes. You don't just show up at the pool. You register ahead for your block of time, or for you and your family and whomever. If you don't have Wi-Fi, I know you said you could go into Sullivan and they'd help you out, correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
So once you go online, if you don't have a household information, you need to create that first. It takes just a few minutes, and then that allows you access to go in and reserve a spot and register. Again, for those that maybe don't have access to that, our Sullivan Center is open Monday through Friday. We're open at 7:30 in the morning till 8 o'clock at night. And then on weekends, a little bit, we're closed on Sundays, but we're open on Saturdays as well, early morning, for people to come in and do it live if they so desire.
Well, and if people have been trying to call the centers prior to this, you guys have been, short-staffed. You've been furloughed, so now things are opening up, so you can go back and get help. So.
Both our Lakeview Fitness Center and our Sullivan Center are open. So we're not fully staffed, but we're slowly getting some people back.
Well, and I want to also point out, you and I took our masks off to do this, but really, even though you don't wear a mask in the pool, you're supposed to wear a mask when you're moving about on the pool deck, correct?
Yeah, so we still have to follow the proper social distancing and the CDC regulations. So as you enter the pool, we're going to make sure, our tenants are going to make sure that you're masked when you enter. When you select your location where you're going to kind of lay your hat for the day, then you can remove your mask again if you're with your immediate friends or family. But once you go up, if you need to use a restroom, we have a water bottle fill that's available for people. Then you're going to need to put your masks on again, or even as you exit the facility.
And there's no snacks, so
you can bring in your own snacks.
Oh, you can
bring
in
we
your
allow
own
people.
snacks.
Yes,
okay.
you can bring in your own. You can bring in your own food and water. We're not going to have any concessions open for the summer, so we'll allow people to bring that in.
So you found a way to give us a pool. That's really nice, because I know you've got a lot of things behind the scenes you have to make work for this, so thank you for doing that. And you mentioned Sullivan is open, Lakeview is open, so you can, there's more classes available now, and things are coming back online.
Yeah, we're starting to bring back a lot of our youth and adult classes now that people can go online. We still are doing some virtual programming, but starting to bring back a lot of those kind of regular programs that we've been able to do. So we hope people, will just go to our website. We have our brochure guide that's coming back out in late July. That'll be mailed to all the residents with a lot of new program information. And then Lakeview Fitness opens this Wednesday, July 1st, fully for our membership. So we're reactivating all of our members. And then you can still, if you're taking a group exercise class, we ask that you go online and reserve a spot. You can go to the Lakeview Fitness and download our app and do that. And then lap swimming at Lakeview is a reservation only, because we only have limited spots. But those that want to come in and work out in our cardio room or our free weight room, You don't need any reservation. You can just, as long as you're a member, you can come in.
So kind of back to normal on that
Yeah.
one, to be open like that.
Yeah.
Well, I know you guys did a lot of things and I know you have a lot of processes in place for cleaning and social distancing and all that, so we'll try to learn about that too. One of the things I know, during the pandemic, we were so glad to be able to use all the paths and the parks, but we weren't able to use the playgrounds and the equipment, but that's changed now too.
Yeah, just again this past Friday we got the green light on that. So that was just huge for us, because there's so many families with young children that just want to use them. And we got to a point where we were constantly putting up caution tape and it was torn down, and our park staff would go back out. So now that they're fully opened, we do not sanitize any of the playgrounds. Some people have been asking about that. So it's a self-sanitizing process. And we ask people, again, just be respectful. If you can practice social distancing. There is a limit of only 50 kids on a playground. Now that rarely happens. Kids Castle on a nice day may get that amount of people, but for the most part, it's just fair game now, and we're happy to see that happened.
Well, and it's up to us as individuals and families to determine what's appropriate for us too, and make sure we have our hand sanitizer and our masks and determine what's right.
Yes.
When we talk about things that are busy too, I know you were able to reopen summer camp. I know you adjusted how they were. It's not the typical summer camp year, but you're full. So that's a great sign that things are kind of moving toward a normalcy.
Yeah, we knew that back in phase 3, what we were going to be able to do with a limit of 10 kids. And so right now we're running a camp at Sullivan Center, actually 2 camps. We have a preschool camp, and then we have another camp for kindergarten through 3rd grade. But then our 4th grade through 7th grade camp is held over at Elementary North in cooperation with the school district. They've been great. And then they use Peterson Park, on that as well.
So it's wonderful. We're so lucky to have so much park space. That just helps everybody spread out. So,
yeah.
Well, one of the other things before we go, we want to talk about special events. We know 4th of July weekend is upon us. No parade, no fireworks, no concert over at the park. You usually have like the pre-fireworks concert. That's not going to happen.
Right.
And also, you've decided it's more prudent not to have Rib Fest, is my understanding.
Yeah, just this past week, the park board made that decision. That was unanimous. I think just, again, with the venue, the outdoor venues, event venues, that you can only have 50 people, it's just not possible. Mm-hmm. So we're suspending that for this year in 2020, and then hopefully in 2021, we're back at it again.
It'll come back bigger, better. We'll all be more excited to see it again, right? So.
Yeah.
Well, have you got anything you want us to know about? I guess it's just continue to practice social distance and go online.
Yeah, I think it's really important that all of our patrons, our customers know that we are doing everything possible to make sure that your interests, when you visit a facility or you come and are involved in a program, that all of the safety requirements our staff have been thoroughly trained. We are bringing on a lot of extra staff to make sure that things are sanitized on a consistent basis, so you don't have that worry as a parent or as a grandparent when you come and you use any park district program or facility. So just know, and there's a huge amount of trust, we understand that, but certainly if you have any questions that you have of us, let us know. You can also visit our website. We've got all the detailed information for any of our facilities or programs to give you a little more insight at that. But I want people to feel really rest assured that we are ready to take care of them in a safe and comfortable manner.
Well, the Vernon Hills Park District is award-winning, and that's one of the reasons why. You guys are professionals. You're on top of it all. You're doing above and beyond, and we know you'll continue to, so we thank you for that. Yes. And I'm just thank you for taking the time. We'll be back to talk to you again if something changes again.
Okay.
But for now, go online. Take advantage of these Park District programs, and thank you all. Let's have a great summer.
Thank you, Lynn.